my video about SQ4R. I hope it helps you to remember this reading acronym. Okay, first of all, who can remember what the letters and numbers stand for? No peeking at your workbook. Pause the video and see what you can remember. How did you do? Did you remember them all? Well done if you did. If you didn't manage to remember them all, don't worry. We've still got plenty of time to get our heads around it. We're still only at the beginning. So, when we're reading, we need to survey, question, read, recite, record, and review. Let's have a closer look at each skill and find out how they can help us to be active readers who engage with texts. Don't forget to summarise the information and write it into your workbook. The first thing you need to do is survey the text you're about to read. Scan the text, looking for the following: headings, titles, introductions, summaries, subheadings, visuals, and words. Stop the video and survey the text together. Can you pick out any of the text features that are listed on the left-hand side of the board? Remember, you're not reading the text at this point, just surveying it. I'm sure you identified many of the text features when you surveyed the text. Now you need to move on to step 2. You need to question. Using the features you've identified, start to ask yourself questions. What are you curious about now that you've surveyed the text? For example, I want to know how the table at the bottom of the page is related to trekking in South Africa. I also want to know why the trek is called the Northern Drakensberg Trek. Pause the video and create a list of questions together. Now you're ready to start reading the text. When we're reading, we don't dive in and read the whole text in one go. We read in sections, and then we recite, which means we summarise what we've read in our own words. This helps to check our understanding. Pause the video and read each section of the text, and then recite. After you've read a section of the text, and you've checked your understanding of it by reciting the main points in your own words, you need to record. This involves picking out the main points of the section and writing brief notes. In this example, I've done this on the text. At the end of the video, I'll show you a handy tool to help you use SQ4R. Pause the video and record the main points on your copy of the text. Now that you've read the whole text, you're ready to review what you've read. This will help you to ensure that you've understood everything. First of all, flap the text. Think about format, language, audience, and purpose. Next, go back to the questions you wrote. Have you answered them? Do you have any new questions? Lastly, write a short summary of the whole text. Pause the video and review the text you've read. This is a handy tool to help you use the SQ4R skills when you're reading. It's got space for you to write your questions, record information, and review the whole text. I hope you find it useful.